Come back in. I hope y'all got this notification that I went back live. I hope you got the notification that I went back live. For some reason, I'm buffering when I pull out. I know it switches from my home internet to my phone internet, and I guess somewhere in between there, I lose. Okay, but I'm back, and I hope you all come back in. If not, come back in later and take a look. Conflict resolutions is what we're putting together. It's not only conflict resolution, it's going to be more than that. But we're going to find resources. I'm reaching out to people that have resources for the parents. Resources for the parents. Resources for the parents. Because it's a lack of resources in our hoods. And so that's one of the things I'm working on with some other people that I'm going to be associated with. I got some other people that I met at a meeting Friday that I'm going to associate with, where we're going to put together some assets for the parents. Assets for the parents. I hope I'm still being heard. I started it over. But the most important thing we're going to need in the hood is clothing, food, and education. Clothing, food, and education. Them are the three most important things of building a community. Taking the hoods from a hood back to a neighborhood, back to a community. But without food, clothing, and education, it's not going to happen. So resources is what I've been working on. I've been working on resources. Resources for the parents. See, because if the parents don't have the resources, what can they do? If the parents don't have the resources, there's only so much they can do. You understand what I'm saying? And I know that's a fact. You dig what I'm saying? See, what I understand and what the difference between me and other people when it comes down to working with these kids, we don't really understand what they're up against. See, I've been in their positions, so I know what they're up against. See, if you've never been through the system, you don't understand what you're up against. If you've never been through the system, you don't understand their thinking. If you've never been through the system. Because see, if you've been through the system, you will understand how easy it is to give up. And what I mean by give up, I don't mean give up in life. What I mean by you give up on trying to do things the way you've been taught that's supposed to be right. Because you see the things is not working, or they're not working fast enough. So what do? You go back to the streets where you know you can make things happen quick. And that's always been me. That's always been me. And these kids are the same. You understand what I'm saying? Because it starts young. Conflict resolutions don't be there. Conflict resolutions don't be there. We don't give the parents and the kids tools that they can use, as I say. Tools that they can use. Programming. What is a program? You're being programmed. That's why you need to stop watching that garbage on TV and that rap music and stuff. Is programming our kids to be destructive. but that's another topic. Programming for the parents, programming for the kids. So that's what we're putting together now. And hopefully, I say in a month or two, we'll be up and running. I'm trying to say a month, but might take two, because it takes time to put programming together. I have help now. I have other resources now that's going to help me put these programs in effect. All right, my brother. All right, my brother. Yeah. So that's where we at now. I'm running a little behind too, but that's what the For Real team is doing now. And I'm always feeding it. I'm always feeding the hood. I take my time out on my own and do that on my own. You dig what I'm saying? But the three things that we're gonna need to build our hoods back into communities is food, clothing, and education. And when I say education, I mean the right kind of education. See what education used to be is not working today. We have to have a new way, a new system to teach our kids. And that's what I do inside of here when I go in there. Okay, I'm giving a shout out to everybody out there in the YouTube world. And that's what I do. I teach them a new system. The old system is not working anymore. That's why we're losing our kids. We're losing our kids because we're sticking to the old system and it's not working. We see it's not working. See, it's like insanity, the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing, expecting a different result. And that's what we're still doing. We're still doing the same thing and we're expecting a different result. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. The system that the government is using against us, their conflict resolution is working. Because it promotes to keep us divided as a people. It keeps us divided. See, this is what you got to understand, and this is some of the things that I teach my kids. And people in the street too, adults too. I tell them, this is what I tell them. Who benefits from you not trusting me and me not trusting you? Who benefits from that? And they're saying, give me all kind of answers, and I tell them point blank, every other people do. Every other people benefits from me not trusting you and you not trusting me as a race of people. And that's why we don't get it, that it's a team sport. Everybody get it. Everybody get it. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, if you want to see change happen first by us need to get our minds on the right track. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, Harry. That's a fact. That's why I say about mindset. That's why I'm always preaching mindset. I'm always not preaching, teaching. I'm always teaching mindset. That's one of the things that I teach in here. And that's going to be the same thing we're going to teach. And we're going to teach the parents conflict resolution on how to change the mindset so we can deal with our kids on a better level. So we can educate our kids. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. You too close. Pull up a little bit. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Conflict resolutions. Conflict resolutions. Okay. So I'm gonna get ready to get on in here because I'm running a little behind. But we're putting together a program for the parents, which is going to be on the streets. We're going to put this together on the streets. You dig what I'm saying? So any parents in Cleveland, Ohio that has kids that's incarcerated, I need you to reach out to me at my Gmail. The Gmail is theforrealtv@gmail.com. The for real, the number 4, then real TV@gmail.com. The for real TV@gmail.com. When you get a chance, reach out to me. We putting some things together. So reach out to me, and we putting together a class for the parents on the street. Conflict resolutions for the parents and the kids. Because we're going to have a day for the parents. Then when the kids is on the street, there's going to be a day for the parents and the kids. We're going to do reenactments and everything. Okay? But this is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. So, I'm going to get on in here to my kids. Thumb up the video, thumb up the video, thumb up the video. Everybody have a great day, because I'm going to have an unbelievable day, because I'm going in here with my kids. Peace and black power. Power to the people. I'm